We have CA Rudramurthy joining us on the show. A very good afternoon to you, Rudra. Thank you so much for joining us. And yes, the divergent moves coming in for the broader markets, but you have Nifty Bank charting new territory altogether 52,000.
Yeah, see, for me, both Nifty and Bank Nifty now is consolidating closer to the all-time highs only. And whatever clues we get now from the result season as well as budget will hold the key. I feel at current level, one has to have a wait and watch kind of a approach. You have to be very, very sector specific and stock specific. I would definitely advocate one to move into safe bets as well as defensive sector. It can be in IT, or one can even look at FMCG. One can even have positions in pharma. So I will definitely advocate at current level. Definitely one has to be careful. You have to move into defensive sector. Wait for result season to pan out. Let us see how even budget comes out and then take aggressive position. So for sure, this is not the time to take aggressive position, not to be in high beta, and one has to have reduced leverage, and risk management will hold the key if you are a very short term trader.
Right, obviously defensive is what you're talking about, but Rudra, good afternoon, Vinny also this side, and what's your word coming in on Exide Industries? We're seeing a sharp volume move today coming in for Exide Industries. Any word on that?
Yeah, see, for me, Exide is one of the very, very good stock which saw first breakout at around levels of around 330 and then made a breakout again at 480. Again continues the move on the upside. This is a high momentum stock only if you are a short-term trader. Yes, you can definitely be on the long side, or if you already have positions in Exide, keep a trailing stop loss now at around 550 and continue holding your position. But for me, entering fresh at these levels may not offer a good risk reward, but definitely for short term, it is on the long side.
Right, and what about the other sectors in particular? Rudra, you did speak about the pharma, IT. That's the way. Look at defensive, no one venture right now, all into the markets. But what about these other niche segments that you have? You have the QSR space that is there. You also have now the battery segment as a whole. Be it Amar Raja, like you spoke about, Exide as well. But QSR in particular, how is that space looking to you?
Pick up anything from QSR, yes, one can look into the e-commerce even section stocks. You can look at Zomato, and even for me, sector wise, yes, there is some definite buying happening in textile as well as paper stocks. So if one has to move into these type of niche sectors, yes, you can look into textile, you can look into paper, and you can even look into these e-commerce kind of stocks like, let us say, Zomato. But however, for me, at current levels, if someone wants to pick up good sector, I will try to be in sectors like IT. Especially in IT, look at stocks like Wipro and Tech Mahindra. So for me, Wipro at around 490 offers a very, very good risk reward buy at current level. Tech Mahindra again closer to 1400 looks good to me. And if I have to pick up from FMCG, look at stocks like Dabur, Imami, or even look at stocks like Hindustan Unilever. Jubilant Food looks very strong to me. So I will advocate at these levels to be only in sector like IT or pharma, or one can look at even defensive sectors where you have lower beta. So for me at current levels, definitely it's a no to high beta, and I will wait for these events to pan out. Let us see how result season come out. Let us also see how budget comes out and then take position. At current level, I'm definitely not very aggressive on market. I'm a bit defensive and cautious at these levels.
Since you were talking about IT, are your top picks for today coming in from the IT side?
Yeah, so I was just picking up Wipro. For me, Wipro at current levels is a very good buy, looking at initial targets of about 535 with a stop loss of 485. And for me, another stock from the same IT pack is Tech Mahindra. So look at targets of 1500 on Tech Mahindra with a stop loss of 1365. And at current levels, definitely I will avoid entering PSUs as a sector or as a theme, because for very short term PSUs have run up too much, and I will definitely not venture into any new buying at current levels, especially for PSU. Metals is another sector which I will avoid at current level, and I will be more into defensive. and also very, very stock specific. So for me, another stock which looks very good at current levels is PVR. So at around 1430, 440, it is making a rounding bottom formation. So one can look at buying even PVR for a target of about 1550 to 1600, but you have to be very, very stock specific at this market, and you have to reduce your leverage and be with defensive and low beta, wait for these events to pan out and then take fresh positions on the long side. I'm not advocating any shorting in this market as such, but definitely you have to be cautious and wait for these events to pan out and then take fresh position.
Rudra, want to know in pharma also, anything specific that you're looking at? Would you be looking at more API players, or what is it that one should be looking at right now in the pharma side?
Yeah, see, for me, Pharma, Biocon looks a very, very strong stock at current level. Also, stock is available in futures if someone wants to trade even in F&O, but might be on dips to levels closer to 325, 330. It will be a good buying opportunity, and keeping a stop loss of about 320 from where we saw the previous breakout. I will be a buyer in Biocon on current market price and on every dips to levels closer to 325. Yes, stock can move towards 385, 400 zone. One can take a positional long bet on Biocon, and you can definitely write those position even in futures with rollover. And if you want to pick up any other stock from pharma, yes, for me, Lupin also looks a good bet. But however, Lupin is currently consolidating for last 6 months, and only if it holds this strong support at around 1500 level, I will be a buyer in Lupin at current market price, keeping a strict stop loss of 1500 for target of about 1650 and then 1700 to come. So in pharma, if I have to buy, it will be Biocon as well as Lupin.
All right, so those are the slew of picks actually coming in from Rudra, be it from the IT pack, the pharma pack, or even for the matter of fact, the QSR space. Thank you so much, Rudra, for joining us on the show. Talk about the markets, the sectors that you're betting on, and defensives is the flavor, is what at least Rudra is saying for now.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.